What is this? It's a Wikipedia page, you might say. You're not wrong, but look, what are all these? This, and that. Now, if you're thinking about hypertext, you're correct. This is what I'm going to focus on in this video, hypertext. According to Wikipedia, hypertext is a text displayed on an electronic device with references to other text, which the reader can immediately access. It's one of the most fundamental ideas underlying World Wide Web. Now, if we back up 40 years, when the web wasn't even created, we might think hypertext was not a thing either. But hold on. The concept of hypertext, in fact, has been proposed long ago before our time. In 1941, the Garden of Forking Paths introduces parallel storylines that allow characters to choose not one, but all possible paths when facing a forked road. A man can die in one chapter, but live happily ever after in another chapter. This kind of notion of parallelism, the attempt to break out of the constraint of physical space, and traditional thinking of linear time, all contribute to the later rise of hypertext. Let's back up a minute to the Wikipedia page. If I ever get bored reading through the history of the web, all I have to do is move my mouse over and click. After 6 clicks, see where I've gotten to. European yo. Fantastic. Unlike a book, which we can only read from the beginning to the end, hypertext, on the other hand, can take us to wherever we want to go. We can browse through related articles, look up terms on things that we don't understand, or just watch something that pops up randomly when we're tired doing whatever we're doing. Even T. Berners-Lee, the father of the web, has the same idea. He says that the vision I have for the web is about anything being potentially connected with anything. It is a vision that provides us with new freedom and allows us to grow faster than we ever could when we're feathered by hierarchical classification systems into which we bound ourselves. Indeed, hypertext or hyperlinks gives us a brand new non-linear, non-hierarchical online experience that frees us from our traditional way of thinking. However, problem also arises from this new approach. An American writer, Nicholas Carr, discussed how the internet negatively affects our brains and changes the way we think. To be specific, in his book The Shallows, he writes, "When we go online, we enter an environment that promotes cursory reading, hurried and distracted thinking, and superficial learning." He has a point. Think of a time when you need to read a 40-page academic paper for tomorrow's class. How long does that take you? I'm guessing that for the first 20 minutes or so, you're actually focusing on the paper. But then, what do? You start to check your texts, your emails, your messages, post something on Facebook, and from there, possibly attracted by a new movie trailer that your friend liked. And by clicking on infinite video links, the next time you remember to go back to the paper is 2 hours later. This is what Carr is saying about distracted thinking. Another point he's trying to make here is the superficial learning. He argues that because of hypertext, we're facing so much new information every minute of our lives that we can't possibly take in everything. And in the process of absorbing information, our brains are very likely to get overwhelmed by this huge amount and forget what is really important. Now, it's a little bit technological determinist's way of tackling this issue. That is, Nick Carr seems to blame this all on technology. I would argue that people, especially the digital natives who were familiar with technology from a very early age, are probably used to this way of living. Multitasking has become part of our daily life ever since the existence of the internet. And yet, there hasn't been any clear evidence showing that multitasking indeed lowers our ability to read and think deep. However, who's there to say that this 21st century mode of reading and getting information is not at all degrading our natural ability and is in every aspect beneficial for the development of the human race and our society? As an article on Economist states, the link or not a link, that is the question. But whether you are on the pro side or the con side of this whole hypertext debate, it is certainly true that hypertext opens up a door to a brand new universe where everything blows our minds.
Created using Powtoon.